Okay, we are back in Elder Scrolls. Now, as you may or may not know, I had a lot of issues with the computer with Windows Update. It pretty much wrecked most of my software, recording and media players and all the rest of it. So it took a while to sort out. So anyway, I got it all sorted a little while back, and then I came to this game the other day. I was going to do some stuff, and then it wanted to update, a massive update, which is probably the Somerset update. Even though I haven't actually got it on the computer or bought it, it kind of upgraded everything. So that was just like a massive update, which with my internet, whole day or something like that. So never got around to doing that. Well, hopefully we're back, and hopefully everything is okay, as in sound, that kind of thing. Right, well, we're going to... Well, we actually did get something. We got... there's a new class, Warden or something's turned up. What we got here? Wardens are defenders of the green, master storytellers whose nature tales becomes magical reality. They wield frost spells against enemies and summon animals to aid them. I like the sound of that. We might set that class up as a separate character, maybe. But we'll have to start over with it, that's the only thing. But for today, we're going to go with this one, see what he wants, and... or she, he, and I'll look into the other one for another day.
It is good to see you, my friend. Greenshade is far more exciting place than Raz expected. He hears now that the staff of Magnus has been stolen, as if these rebellious Bosmer were not trouble enough.
Are the Wood Elves here rebelling against the Dominion?
Not yet, but it is possible. The elves in this part of the Valenwood do not follow King Camoran. They claim to be subjects of the Wielder King, some forest spirit no one has ever seen. They mock the Dominion and call Queen Irene an enemy.
Why are they opposed to Queen Irene?
We do not know. The Battle Reeves sent a soldier, Hazazi, to negotiate with the Bramblebreach clan, but he has made no progress. Now Raz needs to hunt for the staff of Magnus, so he asks you, will you find Hazazi and sort this out?
Yes, I'll take care of it.
The Bramblebreach village is just south of Marbrook. Hazazi is there. He likes to complain, but he's a good soldier. He just needs someone with a more sophisticated negotiation style. And by the time you get back, Raz will have a lead on the staff.
Okay then. So, where do we need to go? Frightened and Fearsome. Frightened and Fearsome. I don't see it at the moment. I hear a cat. There it is. Right there. Right. Oh, it's off. Okay. Okay, let's just get out of here first. Oh, it's right there. So we need to go kind of right. Actually, can we... Oh, we don't need to go that far.
Dark moons. These crazy Bosmer make no sense. Hazazi comes to negotiate on behalf of Queen Irene to hear their grievances, and all they do is dance and jest. Hazazi has only been here a short while, and already he hates this village.
Razumdar sent me to help with the negotiations.
What negotiations? These dungy elves don't want talk. They say they only answer to the Wielder King. Who is this? Who knows? They'd rather pull Hazazi's tail than give him a straight answer. It's not fair. Hazazi always gets the worst assignments.
Maybe I should just speak to them myself.
Hazazi likes this idea. If you can just get the bramble breach to make sense, this one will be impressed. Hazazi thinks it's a wild guar chase, but if you want to try, speak with their tree thane. May you have better luck than Hazazi.
Check this dude out down the bottom. He's just chilling along, doing his own thing. Okay. Talk to them. Okay. And that's what we will do.
Do you get in trouble for being so naughty?
Are they up there, are they? How do we get up there?
I didn't think I was being disrespectful.
Another tourist. Rare to have so many visitors in this part of the Valen Wood, didn't you hear? It's much safer behind the shiny new walls of Marbrook. Even King Camoran hesitates to venture into the court of the Wilder King.
I'm here to negotiate on behalf of the Dominion.
Negotiate? About what? Oh, I know. You want us to bow to your queen and swear allegiance to your what's-it's-called? Aldermary Dominion. Huh. Problem is that our allegiance is to the Wilder King, and he doesn't seem to care for your dominion.
Can I speak with the Wilder King?
Ha, sure. Let me just pull him from my satchel. You people don't understand. The Wilder King manages the entire forest. He doesn't have time for idle talk. Why do you think so many people doubt his existence?
Have you ever spoken with the Wilder King?
Not in person, but I don't doubt the Wilder King exists. He speaks to me in the babbling brooks and the wind in the trees. Other Bosmer petition him for an audience, but I don't need to. He already tells me everything I need to know.
Can I petition him for an audience?
I could tell you, but how do I know you're trustworthy? You ask us to share your enemies, but will you share ours? The wood orcs are a plague we can't seem to be rid of. If you help us drive them off, I'll tell you what you want to know.
How do I drive them away?
Lurchers. Take seeds from the shimmering tree in the village and plant them in the orcs' camp. In a few minutes, they'll sprout out with a vengeance. The orc chieftain won't surrender so easily, though. Just kill him. Leave the rest to the lurchers.
Alright. I think I can handle that.
Don't bother coming back here until you've run off the orcs. I've got important business to attend to. Huh.
I don't need to know what lurchers are because we're going to find out anyway. Find the shimmering tree.
Can you believe that tree thane? Was the tree thane as rude to you as she was to me? All I asked was how one might get an audience with the Wilder King. But the way she reacted, you would have thought I was trying to slaughter her children. Did she treat you any differently?
She asked me to help drive the wood orcs away.
She did? That's funny, because Under and I offered to drive the orcs away and she turned us down. I don't know, I'm beginning to suspect this is some elaborate Bosmer trick and the whole village is laughing at us when we're not looking.
You don't think the Wilder King exists?
I didn't say that. There is definitely a distinctive magical force in this part of Valen Wood. But I fail to understand by what logic the Tree Thane decides who gets an audience with the Wilder King and who gets turned away.
Why do you seek an audience with the Wilder King?
Oh, I'm Aranias. Maybe you've read my book, Spriggans in the Green, Story and Myth in Primitive Bosmer Society? Probably not, I guess. Anyhow, Under and I came in a scholarly pursuit to see if this Wilder King is really as powerful as they say.
So what will you do now?
We'll just have to venture deeper into the forest on our own. We'll probably get lost and suffer a slow and painful death, but that's the risk we have to take. If you're going after the wood orcs, though, I know something that might make it easier.
What do you suggest?
If you want, you can take the essence from the calliope tree and rub it all over your body to cloak yourself in a haze of forest moths. The wood orcs won't even see you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, one more thing. Onder scouted out the orcs' camp pretty extensively. He might have some useful observations if you ask. Good luck with the wood orcs and that tricky tree thing. Maybe we'll meet again when we find the Wilder King.
Maybe.
I spent several hours watching the wood orcs and evaluating their weaknesses. As a whole, their strength is in numbers. As long as you don't take on the entire camp, you should be fine. The chieftain's the one you have to watch out for.
What's so tough about the chieftain?
By the look of his scars, he's seen his share of battle, and he knows how to take a beating. Don't expect him to go down quickly. There's a shaman who's never far from his side as well. I'd focus on killing the shaman first. Good luck.
Makes sense. You're probably going to heal him. Right, let's search this. Use Calapia to disguise yourself. My bag's not fully. No, I must have one already. I think I did pick one up a long time ago. Quests. No. There. Oh, does it only last like a second? Oh, okay, do I still have one then, do I? Looks like it. Where'd it go? No. At least one item could not be looted because it's unique and you already have one. Do I? I couldn't see it. I know I just used it, but the hell with it. Let's just go in. I don't care. I don't care. We got this. We'll just kill anybody who gets in our way. I'm getting over that. Ooh, hello. It's gold, just take it. How many are there? How are they? Bring out the big guns. Last one, I think. No, two more. Detected. Oh, this will be the big guy. I wonder if they'll try to bring them over here. He'll attack them as well. Let me just... boost my health a bit. Okay. Maybe he's always around the back, maybe. Oh no, it isn't on one of these.
Worry, they're good people.
this way.
Never trust an elf. Want to hear the backstories.
So the Wood Elves have a friend who's not afraid to fight. Good. Give me your best.
You know what stinks? Dead orcs. We're going to have to haul all the bodies off and burn them. Otherwise, we'll never get their stench out of this part of the forest.
Back over this way somehow. Just like that. This one.
I'm glad you put an end to this hound business. All Boswell are in your debt.
My scouts came back singing your praises. They said the Wood Orcs broke quickly after you killed Chieftain Thragdosh and unleashed the Guardians. I wasn't exactly expecting you to succeed. Seems there's more to you than meets the eye.
I believe we had an arrangement.
Huh, and you're worried I won't hold up my end of the bargain? No, I keep my promises. You got rid of those parasitic orcs. You've earned the right to petition the Wilder King for an audience. I hope I haven't given you a sense of false hope, though. Bosma around here petition the Wilder King for an audience all the time, and he rarely responds. More than likely, you're simply wasting your time.
I understand, but I'd like to petition nevertheless.
Suit yourself. Just south of my home, you'll find the petitioning stone. Just touch it. Probably nothing will happen. If he wants to speak with you, though, he'll appear when you touch that stone.
All I have to do is touch the stone.
I never said it was complicated. Besides, by scaring off those wood orcs, you just might have improved your chances. The Wilder King sees these things, you know. All right, run along now, and may the forest part to reveal your path.
I'll just go and touch the petitioning stone then. That's all I had to do was just touch a stone. After all that. Okay, right, fine. Petitioning stone, where are you? Where are you? You are there. Okay, here goes nothing. Completed. Oh.
Welcome to my court, outsider. Since you entered my domain, I have watched your actions with keen interest. You have been generous with my people and more patient than I expected. But I still cannot gather one thing. Why have you come?
I've come to negotiate on behalf of the Dominion.
Again, not what I expected. I think I've heard of this Old Merry Dominion, but I don't see how inclusion in this group would appeal to me or to the people in my domain. Aligning with you would only alienate us from others.
You would only be alienated from our common enemies.
Interesting. You think we have common enemies? My only enemies are those who would seek to harm Valenwood. Let us test your theory, though. Show me one of these enemies of whom you speak, so I might better understand.
Alright, how do I do that?
Use the other stone pillar, the one on the platform behind us. Touch that stone pillar and an apparition will appear. One of your enemies, as you say. Fight this enemy so that I might see its true nature.
Persuade, can you give me assistance in this fight?
I am pleased to be able to lend you strength to face this enemy from your past.
Okay, pillar. Pillar, other pillar. Up here. Doing something. Here we go.
Strike us down. Veiled heretics will always rise again.
I sense the darkness in the heart of the one you fought, but he has already been defeated, has he not? And those like him, they may not all share his darkness. You should have me call these people enemies, though.
Yes, they are known as the Veiled Heritants.
The Veiled Heritants. Yes, I am familiar with this distinction as well. There is one among this group who has come to Valenwood to see me, and I find her curious. Very curious. I'm not inclined to consider her an enemy.
And who is the person you are referring to?
She is one who has been blessed with fascinating gifts. Gifts I cannot afford to ignore. You would know her identity, though. I was able to capture one of her memories. Touch the petition stone again, and I will share it with you.
We have much need of someone like you, Ananias.
Yes, young one. We have a problem in the Valen Wood that will require your talents specifically.
I would be honored to help however I can.
An opportunity has arisen to strike a devastating blow to the Dominion, to divide the Bosmer.
The Bosmer in Greenshade claim allegiance not to King Camoran, but to a man they call the Wilder King.
Killing this Wilder King will drive the Bosmer mad. He is very elusive, though, so I will need your help to find him.
You realize we are entrusting you with an important task, I hope, my dear.
Of course, Lady Estria, you can count on me.
Is that the one we met in the forest?
As you've just seen, the young girl Aranias is associated with the Veiled Heritance. Until I know more about her, I hesitate to call her an enemy. I will have more insight soon, though. Even now, Aranias is on her way to my throne.
But she's coming with Andor to destroy you.
So she believes. But there may be a greater truth to her purpose here. You may not like this, but I sense the same is true of you. Like the branches of a grat oak, I believe that Aranias' destiny, my destiny, and your destiny are all intertwined. I cannot yet see how these events will play out, but I do know that like Aranias, you must come deeper into the forest.
Where do I need to go?
You must eventually come to my throne, but not yet. Each of us is a strand to be spun into the story of Valenwood. You should seek out the spinner, Marrowan. He can tell us how this story began and where it should end.
And what about Andor and Uranus? Will you be safe?
Yes. Traveling through Valenwood is a funny thing. It may take them many days to find the path to my throne. You have all the time you need. Find the spinner's cottage and speak to Marrowan. Safe journeys, my friend.
Alright, I'll look for the spinner Marion then. The spinner's tale. I think we will investigate that one on the next one.